are now listening to the Dignified Delinquent. Hey, it's just sophisticated ignorance at its best. I don't want to say everything I say is right, but some of this stuff makes sense. And I got news for you. If you ain't laughing, your ass is the problem. Clap your hands, everybody, if you got what it takes. Cause I'm Jerey the Great, and I want you to know that we are the Delinquents. Hey! Welcome to a brand new episode of the Dignified Delinquents. It's your boy Jerey the Great. I'm in the building. Happy Halloween, and I'm in here with my people. First and foremost, the one to my left, the one who been holding me down, holding the show down. She authentic and she's an educator. Okay. Shout out to Vanessa, aka Vanessa.
Hey y'all. Hey everybody.
How you
Happy
doing?
Friday.
Happy Friday.
I'm good. I'm happy.
Saturday
it's Friday. It's Halloween. I'm excited. I had a great day. How y'all doing?
I'm good. It's Friday. Now it ain't payday Friday, but it is Friday.
Oh yes, sir.
It is Friday.
We on the same schedule.
What they payday for? I'm with you. Until her left. We got that dude in the building. This is his second week as an official co-host. Who are you, sir?
Get right, yo. It's your boy Vasco, aka I am .vsj, aka that kid, aka the best vlogger.
Ooh,
you know,
and lover.
Nah, I
ain't gonna let you get away
from trouble not saying that.
And lover. How you doing today, though, boss?
I'm good, man. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I know y'all are looking to see in the costumes. And when you come over here and see me, the idea was I thought I was gonna be. I am a employed college student.
Amen. Ain't wrong with that.
That's different because you got a lot of college students. All of them ain't employed.
And all of them ain't employed. You know, there's a lot of broke people.
I knew this was coming though.
You can just be in. He wasn't gonna have a. Why you say that?
I knew it's always one person that has work. So why they can't, participate?
I had work.
No problem. He make up for it. You know what I'm saying?
He bring the energy. He
personality. He don't even need the costume. I need this. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, Sweater made me want to say wah 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 wah.
Hey man.
Did you get that joke? Did you get it?
That's the man. Charlie Brown.
Okay.
What is it?
You know that this is the first year that they're not going to air a Charlie Brown Thanksgiving on TV.
Oh, that's lame.
That is crazy.
That's crazy.
Like you'll get Macy's Day Parade.
I doubt it. With COVID and everything.
Oh, you're right. I wonder how they're gonna do that. They gotta do it.
They gonna do it virtually. It's just a parade on TV, and then we just watch from the house.
But that's what we did anyways. While you in the kitchen cleaning up or cooking or whatever, you just got to pray it in the background.
You got to watch it,
and then you got the Christmas music playing in the background.
Bells will be ringing. So I like Halloween. I'm dressed as Curtis Blow. Who are you dressed as?
I am a goddess or a warrior.
You don't either.
It depends on how you
on the
me.
day. It depends on whoever you
how
feel
I'm
like.
Feeling.
I ain't mad at that.
I guess it is what it is.
Yeah, I do.
Today I'm in like the Aphrodite spirit, so that's who I am.
Shout out to Aphrodite.
Aruba
Aruba. That's what I was trying to say. You know I was going with it. So for Halloween, I never really we did Halloween, but we never celebrated Halloween. Like it's a difference. We did it. We didn't celebrate it.
What is the difference? Did you grow up in we going to church on Halloween household?
No, I wasn't going to Hallelujah Fest.
What?
Halloween Hallelujah.
My mama definitely had us at the Baptist church
on Halloween.
Some with half and half. Yes.
Could y'all would y'all did go trick or treating?
We went trick or treating, but I will say once my mom really got us into the church, which I'm very thankful for. 1 year we were able to go to see Harry Potter and dressed up and everything. The very next year, not having all that witchcraft in the house.
Yeah, my pastor said Harry Potter was the witchcraft.
So y'all can watch Harry Potter?
I never watched it because I didn't want to. But I remember vividly in church the pastor saying that Harry Potter was like witchcraft and demonic.
I mean, I know people who didn't watch Harry Potter. I know people who didn't watch Yu-Gi-Oh. I know people who didn't watch. I don't know if y'all know what Yu-Gi-Oh is.
I know what Yu-Gi-Oh.
Hey! I ain't never watch him.
Hey, first off, right?
I know Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
I was just talking on the Stereo app about anime with with my person. People at home, if you don't know what the Stereo app is.
Don't give them the juice yet. Don't give them the juice.
Okay. Y'all go look up the Stereo app.
Let's get some money from that first before we open it up. I don't mind sharing the blessings, but let us get blessed first.
Y'all better not go look at it.
let us get blessed first.
Edit this out.
What were some of y'all Halloween traditions? Like, what did y'all do for Halloween?
Man, I used to. So what we would do, me and my brother, we get dressed up, and then my parents would take us like neighborhoods, like the nice ones that everybody trick and treat.
Yeah.
Where I'm from, you know what I'm saying? We in the country, it's all trees and whatnot. So we had to go to the actual
neighborhood, city.
Right. It was cool.
In town, is that what y'all called it?
In town, we gotta.
Because I know people in Middleburg, when you gotta come past Blanding, they call it in town.
I mean, yeah. But it was more so for us, just like around in like the neighborhood. That's what we call it.
Oh, okay.
We gotta go into the city.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what they call it out there.
What was your traditions, Vanessa? What did y'all do for Halloween?
Dressed up and went trick or treating. Some years we did go to church, but most of the time we went trick or treating. Dressed up. We didn't get to go to the fancy neighborhoods. I think that was always on the to-do list. That and to go to the fancy neighborhoods to see the Christmas lights.
Yeah.
But one thing led to another. We just never did that. And I still haven't been to. Y'all been to St. Augustine Night of Lights?
That's for Christmas though.
Yeah, but I haven't done that either. I've been saying that for the past 5 years.
We used to love going to the like the haunted trails.
Yeah.
Like
I never did haunted houses. We used to go
that's that's my stuff right there.
The hayride. Y'all ever did the hayride?
We had a hayride.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I would do a hayride, but the haunted house,
What do you mean? You gotta go through me.
Go back up? No. I ain't gotta go through with nobody.
Please. Do it for the YouTube.
Oh, that would be great.
Hey, so if we get 35 comments and 15 likes on this video,
don't y'all like
I'm making a vlog with Jerry in it, and we're going through 100 trails.
That sounds like fun.
You gotta do it if we get 35 comments and 15 likes.
I will shit on myself.
I mean, you gonna go viral.
The other day, I don't know if I can say that. I had an encounter with somebody at the place where I work.
Place that pay you.
Yes, and they sharded themselves.
Oh, got him.
That just reminded me.
Stank booty ass boy.
They sneezed.
They needed to go to the restroom, and I said, "We just gotta wait a second." They had an accident. I assumed it was a lady problem, and then when everybody left, the person told me, "I sneezed, and then." I said, "Did you poop yourself?"
Yeah, you scared the shit out yourself, didn't you?
Literally.
That's okay, baby. Hold on, stay right here.
Change your jeans.
So I had to troubleshoot real quick. That's a day in the life.
But for us, our Halloween tradition was we would just get in the car, like my auntie or like my uncle. We would just get in their car, go to the neighborhood in Palm Coast. Every neighborhood was a white neighborhood. So get in the car, drive down the street. We called ourselves the Jump Out Crew. So like an SUV with like the trunk backed open, popped open. So you have like 4 people on the back swinging their feet on the tailgate. Yeah. You have like 6 kids in the back seat, like 2 in the front.
That's fun.
So like Jump Out Crew, go. We'll jump out that bitch.
That's so lit, bro.
Yeah.
That's so fun.
I miss that. Like I miss seeing that because last year was our first year with Halloween as homeowners. So I done went crazy, baby. I brought candy. I got Hershey's. I got Reese's. Those for me. I got Snickers. The kids gonna love this house. They gonna be like, this was the fun house. This was the good house. We had like 3 people. And one of them was a grown ass man. I was like, "Sir, you don't get your ass off my porch." Talking about trick or treat.
Please.
Trick or treat. Did y'all ever have a candy bag or like a pumpkin, or did y'all use a pillowcase like we used to?
So
no.
I
had a bag.
Yeah, I switched around.
You had a pillowcase.
When I first started out, it definitely was the pumpkin. You know what I'm saying? The $1 pumpkin.
Yeah.
Okay.
Big boy status? Oh, pillowcase. Extra large.
No.
Extra.
If you came to my door with a pillowcase, I would tell you no.
Shout out to all.
No.
Pillowcase wide.
Please.
No. I would have to assess the situation and see, okay, does he have a pillowcase because he can't afford? Does he have a pillowcase that's 15? 15, get on. No.
Shout out to all the people who used to put popcorn in your bag, like poppable popcorn.
Oh, that was good though.
Yeah, I mean,
the
it was
popcorn
good.
balls?
No. Like they used to put like the packets of popcorn. Like you go home.
Oh,
when you get home, you can pop this. Hopefully you enjoy it.
Always giving vegetables.
Happy Halloween to everybody who celebrates and who's in the mood. Now, speaking of Halloween, there's a witch, a ghost in the White House. Now we trying to get the hell up out
demon.
of there. A demon. There you go. A demonic spirit. The enemy is here. Have y'all went and voted? Have y'all voted as of yet?
I didn't vote yet.
I voted mail in.
You did mail in. Okay.
When'd you mail it in?
This was
Prior to this week?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Did you get confirmation that we got your ballot? It was clear. It's through. Oh, look,
I probably should. I probably should look there.
Check for your confirmation. Make sure that they tell you were good, because they'll reject you.
They definitely.
What?
Oh yeah.
If you ain't circle it right, if your signature didn't match. If you was just a little bit outside the bubble, they'd be like, "Nah, boss,
Don't count.
That don't count."
Good to know.
Especially if it's don't say a specific name.
Yeah. And I'm just excited about the early turnout numbers. Yeah. Florida, we've almost, I want to say, tripled, if not quadrupled, the amount of early voters from the last election to this one.
I think I heard that it's already 50% of registered voters have voted. Mm-hmm. So
I'm one of them. Now I gotta say, I went and voted yesterday. Went to the public library, voted, did my thing. It felt like a test I wasn't really ready for. Like it felt like a test. Like, you ever been taking a test and it's like, ooh, she told me we was gonna do chapters 5, but I forgot she said we're gonna also cover chapter 7, chapter 10. Now chapter 5 I know very well, but them other
you was just
chapters,
ready for them 2 questions.
I was just ready for really that one. I really had one.
Really, they got how many on them?
Number 1, I got B. I was like, I know this answer. This is locked in. I got B. Questions number 2 through about 5, I was like, ooh, I don't know. I don't know about this.
Gotta look at that for.
Should Justice Davis retain their seat as court justice?
Did you vote yes or no? Curious.
I shouldn't say this on the podcast. I vote, if your name sound like you black, I vote yes.
Okay. No, I do the same thing, but I do the same. Or if there's no ethnic sounding names, I'll go for the woman.
Yeah. Okay. I vote for the black name. I'm like, I saw Raheem. I said, ooh, Raheem gotta be.
Yeah.
Raheem,
but I was just asking because them people had their seat for decades and decades and decades, and that's kind of part of the problem. So I'm just curious, people that if you didn't know about those things, like, what did you vote?
I was outside my precinct like, hey, what you put for
not what you put.
Oh, you put Davis. Damn it, I put Smith.
Hold on, can I get my ballot back?
Damn it. But I did, and I feel y'all tell me what y'all think about this. So for some of the amendments, because I did read up on some of those amendments, on all of the amendments that were on the ballot, and for some personally, like just me, myself, and I was like, I think I'm going to vote this way. But when I got into the voting box, I changed my tone just because I guess ethically it was the right thing to do. So, like,
can you give us one example?
I'm not sure what the amendment number is, but to raise minimum wage to $15 in Florida. In my mind, I wanted to vote no. That might be that little, because I'm a Dempublican. That might have been that publican inside of me saying no. But I voted yes to raise the minimum wage to $15 because I was like, ethically, it's the right thing to do. But morally, in my mind, I'm like, I don't really support that.
Why not though?
Because I'm not a fan of paying a 15-year-old who works at McDonald's $15 an hour. Because when I was at 15-year-old, my paycheck was $461, and I was making $7 an hour. Oh, this is it. I'm done. I made $465, and I'm 16 years old. So I think if we giving kids that much money, $15 an hour, and the cost of living is going to go up, the cost of objects are going to go up, but at the same time, it's like, I wouldn't give no 15-year-old $15 an hour. And then what does that do for small business owners as well, who's barely racking in a lot of money, but the state's making you say, hey, listen, I know that you only bring in $20,000 a year in income, but you got to pay these employees at least $15,000. So now you got to close your small business down because you can't afford employees, and employees is what drive your business. So now are you paying people
really
under the table? You really got to
be a small business.
Yeah.
I've never thought of it.
Yeah.
I definitely didn't think about it from that small business perspective as much as you just put it. So thank you.
Yeah, because then you gotta. But I did vote for it because I'm like, there is a lot of adults, parents, grandmas, grandparents, moms, dads who are working at these jobs, and they're getting forced to take $8.25 an hour, and they're trying to take that and feed their family. So they're working 2 or 3 jobs just to take care of their family. So I was like, ethically, I gotta vote for it.
My rebuttal to that is, let those parents, nobody get on me for this. Let them stay where they're at. Let's increase how much we're putting back into schools and communities so that kids have the resources and the opportunities to rise above and to break those curses. Because just saving the parent, but
saving the parent also saves the child too
in some cases. But if we're just saving the parent and we're not digging into the issues that are affecting the children, like the schools in our communities and things like that, the fact that we don't have centers, the fact that the places that we do have, the computers are raggedy or they don't have sports equipment, if we're not tackling those, then the parent is doing better, she's taking better care of her kids, which is awesome, but we're still not digging back into the kids who are about to be the parents in those same communities.
Which is why I think education is important. Vasco, jump in if you got something to say.
But, I'm listening. I'm trying to take in as much as I can.
I don't know. Like I'm perplexed on that. I'm perplexed. I don't because literally, like, and even in the past we argued about this on the show where someone was like, well, I worked at McDonald's. And I was taking care of my family at McDonald's, and then I was like, "That's cool," and I could be wrong for saying this. I could get heat for saying this, but you put the application in at McDonald's.
Fact.
Like you could do what you got to do.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But you could have went to trade school and got a trade. Shout out to all the plumbers. Shout out to all the independent business workers. Shout out to.
The older I am now, I'm like, damn, plumbers make money. Damn, plumbers make bank. AC repairman make that bank. Mm-hmm. Like,
so I mean, but like, I'm not downing the people who are like, because when I worked at McDonald's when I was 16, it was 40-year-olds, 60-year-olds working at McDonald's. Like that was their full-time job. So I'm not downing you, but at the same time, I'm like,
do we want to? I don't know that we want to make them comfortable enough to
stay there,
stay in that.
Because I think sometimes you got to put fire under people's feet. And that make them move.
I'm looking at it from a perspective of, because I come from Macon.
Mm-hmm.
So with that being said, I have a lot of connections with people who haven't lived the best life.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They need to redo it, life type thing. And I've heard about how they go and they get a job at McDonald's, try to get back on their feet, they're not making enough, so it's like, they end up doing back what they was doing.
Right.
And now they back into the same routine. Now, from that perspective you said, it's like, I get it.
Yeah.
But also, from my perspective, if somebody was to say it to me, I would get it too, because if you were an inmate and you just got out.
Yeah.
Come on now. We all know the odds of you getting a job for real.
Right. McDonald's
my
doesn't even hire you.
perspective, like, let's change the legislation around that and let's have more resources for those inmates that get out.
Right.
Not increase the pay that they're going to get at a dead-end job.
Right. Yeah, and I think
not saying that you can't advance at those jobs. Hold on, don't come for me.
You can be a manager.
Okay, you can be the franchise owner for real. But
it's levels to this.
I think it's just a Band-Aid over the problem, and that's that's
just a real issue.
And the thing is that, like, that's that was because when I was doing my research on the amendments, which I was well versed on, I just didn't know the local courts and stuff. But it was this great article that was telling me what the amendments were. And then, like, is this a Republican-supported amendment or a Democratic-supported amendment? And that one was a Democratic-supported amendment because Democrats heavily want to push it. But like I said on this show and many others, I am a Dem-publican. I go for what's right. And that one got me. I voted no on the one that said it was basically saying that if an amendment is voted upon, we're voting right now to say it needs to be voted upon twice. So I voted no to vote on an amendment twice. Yeah, because they y'all sure y'all want to change it? All right, well then good. So I voted no on that. I voted no on changing the language in the Constitution that says you have to be a U.S. citizen.
I'm interested about that now. Like, to me, I don't know. I have to do more research about that question where they're asking you, like, are you sure? Because that could be them legitimately saying, like, are you guys sure about this? Or that it could be them adding just another roadblock, right. You know what I'm saying, for this person who thinks that they got a win. So
that's what it is. Like an amendment. So like when the amendment went through and that's why I got on the ballot, in my opinion, when they made the amendment that if you're a felon in Florida and you paid your restitution, you can earn your rights back to vote. So when that happened, they was like, oh no, well, it was too close. We need to vote again.
Yeah.
So then that's why they try to put that back. Like, okay, no. So I don't know. I went to the voting polls. I went in. I did not deal with any voter suppression, but I had friends who did deal with voter suppression and also voter intimidation.
Yeah. That's definitely a big thing now.
I read a girl say that the poll worker like assumed that she needed help with the ballot. If you need help, you can tell me. And she said, I've reviewed the ballot. I know what I want. It's okay. You don't have to be ashamed if you need help. And it's like, I got it.
Let me breathe.
Going on.
Shoot.
I had a friend. Shout out to Emily Britt, who and she's great. She's a white girl too. She's great. She got and she's an ally. That's one of the things I want to mention that too. She's an ally. She suffered from voter intimidation at the polls. She wore a blue sweater. Blue is the color of Democrats. And Trump supporters there, they really just gave her like a hard time, like, oh, you're a baby killer, you love this and that and that, and she was just like, all right,
I just wore blue today.
I just had my sweater on. Yeah. I went to work. So shout out to everybody who is out there trying to vote, going to vote. And then this is the last thing. I know we got told the next segment, but and then I guess this falls into one too. Shout out to Lil Wayne.
Man, shout out to him for that new album that just came out though.
What album he got that came out?
Lil Wayne new album just came out.
I ain't gonna listen to it.
I can't trust my iPhone. I think Siri the best.
Is that what he said?
That's one of them.
But
it's pretty true though.
I'm gonna check it out.
I might too.
It's still Wayne.
I can't personally though.
It's still Wayne at the end of the day.
For what he trying to pull with Trinity Trump, but
because he said that he supports Trump's platinum plan. That's what Wayne said. Now, have y'all had a chance to read the platinum plan?
Not really.
It don't take long. It's a one single page PDF.
I was gonna say, what did you call it?
A single page PDF. It won't take long to go through it. And the top part of the PDF is what he allegedly has already done, and then the second half is what he wants to do. And I'm finna get off my soapbox real quick, but Joe Biden has a very conducive plan. It's very well thought out. It has a lot of information on it. It's called the Lift Every Voice plan. I highly recommend everybody go and just read both plans before you go vote on Tuesday. Read both plans. And I just wanted to give a shout out to Ice Cube as well. Ice Cube,
you're gonna have to fill me in on that one.
So he has the CBA, the Contract with Black America. That's what he was pushing. He's pushing the CBA. Now, Ice Cube got on social media after that lady shared a picture of Ice Cube and said, "Thank you, Ice Cube, for meeting with us." And Ice Cube said, "That's true. I did meet with the Trump team. The Biden team told me that they would talk to me after the election." Ice Cube said that about 2 weeks ago. Well, it's come out. Ice Cube was on Cocktails with Queen. Shout out to Claudia Jordan, Vivica A. Fox, Lisa Ray, and then this one more lady on there. And they asked him, they said, well, why didn't you join the Zoom call that Kamala Harris had in September that you were invited to? You were invited to a Zoom call with Kamala. And Ice Cube said, and I quote, he turned down the call because he didn't want to be a part of a rah-rah call. He said that there was nothing that, a bunch of entertainers on the call with the potential vice president could do. And that call included D.L. Hughley, Snoop Dogg, Killer Mike, and 9 other entertainers. Ice Cube said that he had spent a lot of we spent a lot of people's time putting the Contract with Black America together, and I just thought that getting on a Zoom call with 12 other entertainers all shooting what they believe needs to be done, to me wasn't going to be productive.
And I agree. Why are you meeting with meet with 12 principals of 12 Title I schools? Not
entertainers.
Well, so y'all flipping this shit on me. But to Ice Cube's point, he got on Twitter and said the Biden team told me to wait till after the election to talk to them. And it's like, no, they didn't. They offered you a Zoom call with Kamala Harris to talk about your plan. And if we can talk about the CBA plan, it's very broad. It's not really specific. And he did not include a plan for black women.
You talking about Trump's plan? Now,
No, I'm talking about Ice Cube CBA plan, contract with Black America, and Ice Cube on
right.
it did not include a plan for Black women. And check this, on Cocktails with Queens, Claudia Jordan called him on it. And Ice Cube basically said, with a little sarcasm, he said, "Well, let's write it right now. How many words should it be?" Is what Ice Cube responded with, because he was upset about them questioning him about the plan. So, so
that's men folk for you, Lord.
Where I get y'all saying like 12 entertainers on the call might not be that it's just influencers.
Yeah.
Influencers also matter though, because they're gonna tell you how you should think about situations, and people are gonna follow who they're influenced by.
Facts. That's why they are influencers. But as a person,
they've been living the grand life for shit. How long Ice Cube been on?
Forever.
Okay, so I'm not saying he's out of touch, but he might be out of touch with what the community really, really needs and what they're really going through.
I applaud him
now,
for creating the plan, but I think that he should also learn. Shut the fuck up and go make an album.
It's so funny how why aren't people talking about this though, for real? Why are they saying you're an entertainer, you're a rapper, stay out of politics? But as soon as an athlete says something anything political, it blows up out the water. Oh, shut up, dribble. Everybody remember that? Remember that?
Yeah.
Why shut up, rap? Why am I hearing this? Why are people entertaining this?
That's a good point.
I think
if LeBron came up with a plan right now, you gonna sit here and tell me people want to criticize him?
For sure.
Why the fuck ain't people criticizing Ice Cube more?
Why can't they? More? I think the Ice Cube gotten a lot of criticism. I think that he has gotten a lot.
This is the first time I've heard about this Ice Cube situation.
It's been circulating the news for a minute. You've been working at Ross.
You're right. I was like, damn, I've been at work all day.
Busy working. I don't know. But Vanessa, what you got? What do women want to know this week? Let's move on.
This week, let's get it.
So this week, what women want to know, I want to know, would you take a cheater back? Because women all the time, we see that women take the man back that did them wrong, or they was just talking to the girl, or even if you did whatchamacallit. We always tend to take you back. But men, would you guys take a cheater back? Vasco, come on.
Why I always got to start off?
Vasco, come on.
Because you knew.
Would I take a cheater back? I would have to say yes, and here's my reasoning why. Fellas, I know what the response is, but this is Skull response. Yeah, because I haven't lived the best life either. Been guilty of some stuff, as we all have. And
I was gonna say shit.
Hey! Oh word! Never ever.
No. Shit, we ain't talk. We talking about.
We talking about Skull.
We talking about Skull. Don't worry about it. Y'all gonna have y'all turn. But nah, yeah, I would take a cheater back, and only because I can't be a hypocrite.
Is there levels to it, or?
Yeah. No, for sure. Like if you go out here and you know what I'm saying, we together, and you whoop the whoop with mad dingoes. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying you're setting levels.
Yeah.
Hell. No, get out of my life, get out of my face, delete me as a person. I do not want anything to do with you.
What if she tell you don't catch her? She tells you.
Kudos for being truthful. Get the fuck out my face.
Ooh.
That's crazy there. They say that apologizing is more for the other person and not for you, so I agree.
I would not take a cheater back. And then all men gonna want to know this question, and we gonna ask, and we probably already know the answer. It's gonna break us down like a fraction. It's gonna hit us in our heart and break us down to our knees. Did you?
Yeah! Stop!
And she did.
Stop it!
I want to knock your head off. I can't.
That's the.
I cannot take you back. No.
Get out of here, bro.
You will not. No.
And then the worst though, I ain't gonna cap. If she was to cheat on me with her ex,
I mean, she's missed him.
Yeah, that's probably the worst.
And a female, female emotions ring way higher.
But the question still is,
where'd you read that at?
What
book or what woman did you learn that from?
Did you?
I'm curious.
Did you?
Boys be crazy.
You did what you said.
Huh?
You didn't like to do what you did it anyway. I gotta kill you. I'm sorry.
Losing masculine frame.
That just reminded me of when Uncle Joe
I think for men though, men cannot. I never could fathom why women take cheaters back. Not that I couldn't fathom.
So
but
why
I
do you?
could. Yeah.
Would you ever take a cheater back?
I could not.
Vanessa.
There's levels to it. I would say probably so. To my knowledge, I don't know that I've been cheated. I don't think I've been cheated on thus far. If you have, you raggedy. But I probably would, just because I feel like people go through things. I feel like people are constantly changing and evolving, and I feel like shit happens. I feel like you could be in a situation that you didn't mean to put yourself in. Maybe your friends put, you know what I'm saying? I feel like there's a whole bunch of things that happen. So like,
you so
let's say
very.
It hasn't happened to me yet, so I don't.
Not that you know of.
Exactly. So what don't know won't hurt me. It doesn't hurt my feelings right now because I don't fucking know about it. But I don't know.
You the guy cheated on.
So
I think one of my biggest fears, I think that's not like a tangible thing, is for my dude to cheat on me if I had a child, like, or maybe if I was pregnant with the child. So if that were to happen, then I think he's gone. But
have you ever cheated on somebody?
You talking to Vasco?
No, I'm talking to you.
Oh,
Shit, that gave us everything we need to know.
Did he find out? Like, did he know?
He know now.
Y'all know now.
He know now too. Hey, nigga. If you thought she was cheating on you,
the question that he would have asked you, did you?
No, hell no. This was me and this person had just got together, and I was still like hanging out a little bit with my ex. So we were probably like 2 weeks in, and I kissed my ex.
Oh, that don't.
But that's all that happened.
That doesn't count.
2 weeks. I would forgive that, right?
No, I'm
that
saying
counts. Yeah, that's forgivable.
I think that's forgivable. It was just a kiss. He ended up moving to Las Vegas. Actually,
you kissed him goodbye.
I was upset. I was like, "Why are you leaving?"
Well,
he was so.
How old were you?
Shit, you gonna make me tell?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I did. I was like 19.
Okay.
I
was gonna say it
was gonna be a long ass comment in the box tonight, boy. I can't believe it.
We had just got together, and I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know much about shit, and
you was young.
Yeah, I was like,
19.
wait, what?
Had a whole life ahead.
Yeah.
Look at you now. Look at you now. Hey, look at you now. Y'all let us know in the comments. Y'all send us a message on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Would you take a cheater back?
And are you a cheater?
And are you a cheater? Are
That's
you
a
out
good
here?
poll. I
You out here
on
in
the
these
ground.
streets?
I have to ask this now that we on the topic. Now we could say this for next week, but I just want to see what y'all say.
Go ahead, do your thing. I ain't mad at you.
Is cheating a choice?
That's a good question. Is cheating a choice?
What drives a man to cheat? That's why I couldn't find the question.
That was the question.
That was the question. What drives a man to cheat? So if you were to cheat, Jerry, we'll start with you.
Oh shit!
Why are you gonna flip it over here?
What would be your driving factor, or what is the male driving factor to cheat? Because y'all gonna say it's women's emotions if we cheat.
No. So in my past, like younger me, I think I dipped the dab, but dip the dab. But I think it was more so and I think that it happens in stages. I couldn't tell you why a married man who was sometimes married men who are unhappy who just won't get married. I'm not. That's not me. But like in the past, I was the shit.
So that's why you was cheating.
But like sometimes it's just like
you had that pressure.
It could be some stages of man. Like sometimes he just feeling himself. Because I was ugly all the way up to 7th grade.
So as soon as you got that time to shine.
Them from 7th to 10th grade.
I ain't mad at you, player. I ain't mad at you.
You know
that's what you talking about. I thought you was talking about like maybe from 18 to 22.
Well, you got to think I wasn't in a real relation, like a serious relationship from the time I was, 11th grade up until I met my wife.
So men cheat because y'all be feeling yourself. I
think sometimes men cheat because they feeling themselves. Men cheat because the opportunity is there and we dumb. I think sometimes men cheat because we know that our woman like you will be forgiving and like, well, I'll go ahead and do it.
Until she's not, and when she's not, that's when you see all the movies.
Men cheat because we think that we smarter than women and we not. I think that men cheat because I mean, we don't.
That was you. Yeah, when you said the first time I looked at you, I was like, that's literally the answer.
We don't.
As men, we are just fuck ups. Like that ass. We as a man, you gonna fuck up. You gonna have dumb moments. That's why we need a strong woman by our side, because we need somebody to keep us in line and keep us in check.
I really dislike when men cheat and then the woman thinks that it's her fault. You know what I mean?
Like,
because
I'm not enough.
Yeah, because 9 times out of 10, he was just horny and you wasn't there.
That's
And it's not that you like he couldn't go home to. It was just like, oh, I'm here, you here. What you doing?
What you want to do?
And then he started thinking with the wrong head, and then let's
Nick, after you get done, next thing you know,
let me swerve on back to over here real quick. So being that we're going into 2020, we're about to have our first female vice president. Yeah. How much longer can men hold on to the men are just fuck ups excuse? You know what I'm saying? Well, like, give me a time frame. No, hell no. We're not taking that.
Literally
another decade until the pay gap closes. Like, when do y'all?
I think men are gonna always fuck up. I think men are gonna always.
I feel like once you know for real. Once you know that you have found that one for you, there's literally nothing.
Y'all missing I mean, society as a whole. When will we stop allowing men to just? Oh, well, he's a man, or boys will be boys.
You tell us, you a woman.
Yeah.
Oh, if it's for me, it's gonna be a night.
Put that shit back.
No, you tell us. You give us a time frame. Y'all women are the ones who keep putting up with our bullshit. You tell us.
My love is too strong to have thrown back on my face for color girls.
I'm just saying.
Okay, that's a good answer. Now, can you give me a numerical something that you?
I can't, because I'm a man. I'm gonna keep fucking up unless you tell me to stop.
I think the moment society realizes, and this is great. We ain't even on script. I think the moment society realizes, or the moment society accepts that women are not treasures. But I think the moment that happens is gonna be some crazy shit, because the women are the treasure. Like you don't let everybody go into your pocketbook. Like everybody can't go into your purse. I still don't go into my wife's purse without letting her know, like, baby, I'm gonna go ahead and get. I'll take her purse too.
Like, I got the purse.
So the more men you allow to get into your purse, they get loose and they get old and they get raggedy and it gets soggy and it starts leaning to the left.
We gotta get an OB on the show to fact check that.
And then, well, I mean, you can try to put some vinegar down there and snap it back, but I mean, it's still done got old and raggedy and then
right. I said country shit. Wait a minute. I was gonna let it keep going.
No, y'all better snap back. Y'all better learn about that snap back. But I think that the thing is that women have a treasure. Women are the prize. They have a treasure, and if more people know about your treasure, you cooking onions. If more people know about the treasure and where they can find the treasure chest and they can get into the chest.
Put your glasses on.
It's not I'm sorry.
That's what your ass can't see.
Yeah.
It's not as valuable. You know what I mean? So I think that as long as women are the prize. Oh, look at you. What you wearing? As long as women are the prize, as long as we continue to value women, it's gonna always be like that. Men ain't shit.
Man ain't shit.
I disagree.
Hey, we together in this shit though. You feel me?
I disagree.
Shout out to all the men out there in these streets trying to do what they got to do.
Let me go ahead and do this love them or leave them real quick.
Please.
Oh, I love it.
I gotta leave y'all a little.
Vanessa has a hard out.
So we're gonna get to the level.
She has a hard out.
Okay.
Vanessa, so this week, love them or leave them. I just want to put this disclaimer out there.
Go ahead.
If you got a letter that you want to send in, please send us an email to don't send us an email. Go to jerrythegreat.com, jerrythegreat.com, THA. Click on the button that says love them or leave them, and you can submit your letter. Like you're gonna hear this one right now.
So this week's Love 'em or Leave 'em is from Atlanta, Georgia. It says,
"Hey yo, shout out to the state."
It's titled "My Leg Doesn't Bend Like That."
What that mean? But that's a quick 10 seconds.
She can't get it over her head.
What that mean? Vasco's quick 10 seconds.
She don't move the way he wants to.
Okay.
What that mean, Jerry?
She ain't do yoga in a minute.
Okay. All right. My leg doesn't bend like that. Hey, delinquents. So I listened to the show last week, and I love the question you had about sex. My man do it at least 10 times per week. Well, we used to. He has a very high sex drive. I love it. But here's the problem. I'm 305 pounds, and my man is a fit 150 pounds. He watches porn a lot, and he watches a lot of skinny people have sex. He likes to bring some of what they are doing in those videos into our bedroom. Now, I'm all for being kiki, but some stuff I just can't do. Our door is still hanging off the hinges because he wanted to do the sex swing. He likes to do it in the car. I do not. He likes to sit on the bathtub, and I do it, but I don't. I would be okay with regular old sex, but he very freakly. Once I sprung my knee because he tried to put me into a position that just wasn't it. I had to tell him, my leg doesn't bend like that. He likes for me to be handcuffed to the bed and sit on his face. He's honestly just a lot. About 2 months ago, I told him I was okay with regular sex and that we should save the extra stuff for special occasions. He said okay, but the amount of sex we used to have has decreased. Now we're only doing it 3 to 4 times a week. I hate it here. I don't think he's cheating, but you never know. Should I just go along with what he wants in the bedroom to get back to doing it as much as we used to, or should I focus on my needs too? Signed, my damn knee still hurts.
So,
I know you laugh. Oh yeah.
So, who got to take this first?
I'm letting Vanessa take it
I call second.
Focus on your needs, sis. Focus on you and your needs and what you want to see happen in the bedroom. Because 10 times a week is crazy. 10 times a week is twice a day. Well, I mean, it is crazy. It is a lot. But
you got a job?
If you're having a small session in the morning, a small session in the evening,
still quarantine?
It's doable.
Y'all gotta be still quarantined.
Yeah, I think it's doable. I think I do about maybe 3 times during the week. Saturday and Sunday, we probably get about at least 2 times per day. So, yeah.
He ain't working. So you
we both working.
No, I'm saying the guy on letter.
Oh.
You telling her to focus on your needs?
I would say focus on your needs. Don't do it 10 times to appease him, because if you're really not in the mood, well, as the only woman on the show, when you're really not in the mood for it, your orange juice is not flowing as freely as it should. Or your water isn't
orange juice.
Your water isn't. That's the first thing that came to my mind.
I like that though. And she got some good OJ, boy.
Yeah, OJ, all right.
Hey.
Freshly squozen.
You know.
Hey, how was it, man? Hey, that was good OJ.
Did it have citrus in it, or was it pulp free?
But when you don't feel like doing it, or you feel like you're doing it for somebody else, it's not gonna happen like that. And then you have other problems that come after that, like you can get tears, and that's uncomfortable for you and him. So I would just say, if you don't want to do it that many times, don't do it that many times.
I honestly think I agree, but I honestly think it's going either one or two ways. One, he is addicted to that, like that freaky stuff, and that's definitely a thing where people can't even get off to like regular sex. They have to do the most, literally.
Get choked and
not even like choking. I feel like choking is like a norm. I feel like
there's people that like hang themselves.
Yeah, and that's
okay.
That's what I'm talking about. Like that's the extra stuff I'm talking about. So it's like it's like a something
that was great.
Yeah,
but. So it's either that, and you know what I'm saying, that he's just losing. I don't want to say losing interest, but like he don't really fuck with regular sex like he do crazy sex. So it's like shit. We ain't really having crazy sex like that. I ain't finna be going.
I've had an experience like that. Like the person was very much so into like a certain, not as extreme as. Well, I mean, I don't think the stuff she said is extreme, but. If we're putting things on a scale of 1 to 10, he preferred like of roughness 8 or better at all times. And that gets exhausting, honestly. So everything is cool in moderation.
I gotta heal. Shit.
Yeah, honestly.
And or second, which is most obvious to me because I've seen this on occasions, plenty of occasions. He cheating. You know what I'm saying?
But 10 times a week.
How the fuck did it go from 10 times a week to 3 to 4?
Can we say the next? Can we say?
Well, I just want to talk about the door hanging off the hinges. Y'all need to put that back up, and don't you get your big ass on that door no more.
Hey, chill, bro.
And I also need everybody to start putting how long have y'all been together and how old are y'all in letters.
Ooh,
Don't you get your big ass in that swing no more. Certain shit your ass couldn't do now. What kind of car he got? Ooh. Are y'all in the two though? What kind of back seat he trying to get you in? Your ass looking like.
You ever seen the video of Black Youngster while he jogging and saying how big people get mad that people calling him big, and he be like, "Get your fat ass up, go run."
So he calling everybody up. Okay.
You get
big Black Youngster said that.
Ma'am, get your big ass up. Maybe if you
stop it, you better stop it.
Go to the next one. I'm sorry.
Okay. Easy come, easy go from Tallahassee, Florida. She says, please, he or she. Oh, this is a. I ain't gonna tell you how it's signed. Mr. So it's a man. My girlfriend and I have been together for 3 years and living together for the past 2. I really think that she's the one, but I messed up. My girl isn't the best when it comes to money. She can't even get a real bank account because of how she's messed up in the past. She's a manager at a fast food restaurant, and he has a Now Card account. To help her out, when she filled out the direct deposit slip, I told her to have $300 a paycheck to go into savings account that I have, and the rest can go to her card. That way we could pay for bills. We both work hard to keep a roof over our heads. Last weekend I went out with my boys to the strip club in town. I told my girl that we were just chilling at the house watching the game and eating wings. I lied. I messed up, I know. When I was in the club, I took $200 out in ones that could be thrown. I also opened up a drink tab. Their prices to buy a drink were on the menu, but I figured that the drinks I had couldn't have been more than $5 to $8 each. I was wrong. I had about 6 drinks, some food, bought my boys some shots, and took another $50 out the ATM. On Monday, I went to go transfer her money from the savings to the checkings to pay for the rent, and all of the money was gone. I was actually in the hole $150. My bank said that I have overdraft protection, and they took the money from my savings to cover the charges. What am I supposed to tell her? We're about $450 short for the month. Please help me out.
Who he signed the letter as?
Signed Mr. Moneybags.
Damn fool.
But you, what? How many dollars short? 450? Boy, you played.
It was good.
This one, he ain't got to tell me how old he is. This one about 22, 21. Yeah,
you'd be surprised. There's a lot of fucking fuck ups as grown ass men.
Nah, he 21, 22.
You're not finna come from my generation.
Well, the only thing that gives it away for me is that he didn't know how much the drinks cost.
Yeah.
To me, that's the big thing.
You always ask that, even if they don't show it on the menu.
Bought my boys some shots. Shots is expensive.
Yeah, any place you go to.
So I say 21, 22. If we all tell us in the comments.
Yeah.
Without telling us this shit.
What'd you think?
Yeah.
But yeah, you foul. Just come up with the money. Just ask your bros who you bought the shots for, because they got your back, I'm sure, like you had theirs. Ask each of them for 100, and you should have the money, right?
Facts.
Your homeboys come through like that?
$450. $450.
No, I'm saying.
If I ask my niggas for like $100,
but he need that in cash.
Because
he can't ask
individuals for $100. Like I might be like, bro, like I need you to spot me back that money type shit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But not if you in the club like, I got it, bro. Turn up, shots on me.
That's no dumb ass. That would be my
That would be in the club. Big baller, wanna be.
And now look who bad with money.
Shot caller.
Damn, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. This is coming from a 21-year-old, and I don't know how old you is. So if you my age, I would highly advise you take this in. You fucked up. Like this is serious. Like you're in the real world. It's not like you can go to mom and dad and be like, yo, spot me. This is $450. You in the hole after you just talked all this shit to her about money.
I'm gonna tell you what you gotta do, sir. Now I don't advise this on a normal basis, but I recommend this for you. Sometimes it's okay to have your card get declined. That lets you know you done went too damn far.
That'll humble the hell out of you.
You'll put your head out many times.
Shit.
I don't know who you bank with. It sounds the only bank I know that did overdraft protection was Wells Fargo. I don't fuck with them know how, but you need to turn that overdraft protection off. Turn that overdraft protection off, or go get you another bank account. And I wouldn't normally recommend this, but in your case, it sounds like y'all did this before. Sound like your girl a little hood. Sound like you might be a little hooder. Go get you a cash advance from Allstate.
That ain't nothing. A player tip though: never go to the ATM at the strip club.
There you go.
Go with your money in hand. When you run out of that, you ran out.
Because they're gonna hit you with a fee.
Slide.
So go get you a payday advance. If you working and making good money, they're gonna give you at least 25% of what you make. That'll give you your $450 back. Now you're gonna have to pay them about $800, but they'll spread that out over for you for the year. So just if you want to keep this secret to yourself. Just go
sell
get
some of them sneakers. I know you got some sneakers. I can tell by the way you wrote this letter. You got some sneakers.
Look,
Mr. Moneybags. He got some retro J's.
Your name, Mr. Moneybags. You gonna find a way about this situation, As a matter of fact, update us later on.
Yeah, next show.
Yeah, let us know how you do. Just send
we want to know.
We might not do it as a love and leaving, but we definitely will read it.
And my last tip: never ever, if you go to any establishment. If you go to any establishment and there's no prices by the items, don't be afraid to ask how much this costs. Have that waitress walk to the bar and go get the price. If they say, I don't know, I need you to find out.
Please.
That's all my advice. Yeah, you messed up.
Always ask how much stuff costs. I used to be bashful about that too. Probably pre-25 I was scared. But now... I don't give a fuck.
You don't give a fuck. What was this segment, Vanessa?
This is Love 'Em or Leave 'Em. If you want to submit a letter, go to Jerey the Great. That's THA great.com and click on Love 'Em or Leave 'Em. How'd I do?
Shut up. You did
okay.
Good. Shout out to you. Look at you. Shout out to you.
Off and okay.
Vanessa definitely has a hard out today. Listen, you enjoy yourself. You enjoy, Halloween. And we're gonna see you next week, right?
I hope y'all can let me in the door next week.
What
when
though?
I get temperature checked.
Where you going?
I'm going to a party tonight. A party tomorrow. How old you is?
21.
You gotta bring your ID now.
Keep your mask on. So, what's going on in Florida this week?
Oh my God! But before we get into this one, have you ever seen Tiger King?
I've seen Tiger King.
Remember Joe King?
I remember.
What you remember about Tiger King?
Carol Baskin.
Carol Baskin. Man, what's that song? But look, man. So we got a Florida man goes into like this backyard zoo to take a picture with a leopard.
What?
Yeah. So we finna get into it. Go ahead and roll the intro, though.
I don't care what part of Florida it is. The craziest people in all of America are in the Bronx in Florida.
It's distilled. It's just like, it's pure. It's 100% pure. Uncut Florida fuckery.
Yo, this year on What the this time on What the Florida, Lord have mercy, we have man gets severely mauled by a leopard in a backyard zoo.
A leopard.
Wow. They said as soon as this man stepped foot into the
enclosure,
the enclosure,
yeah,
done for, done. Ripped half his face off, ear, everything. But for me, why? Why would you do this?
Why would you even? You don't even know what it's capable of.
No, you know what it's capable of. You like, you know what?
I'm gonna go. I'm taking my chances.
It ain't gonna hurt me. What are the odds that it hurts me?
Not Larry.
Not Larry. I've been alive for this long. It had too much bad stuff that happened to me. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be straight. But yeah, he went up enough, got mauled, half his face gone, ear gone.
What?
Yeah, man, this man looking like some shredded turkey at this point.
Oh, it's ground turkey.
It's real sad.
Spaghetti meat.
Very sad. How? But bro, like that. To be honest with you, that does sound like some Florida.
It's Florida fuckery. It's Florida pure unadulterated Florida fuckery.
Hashtag Florida fuckery.
Hashtag Florida fuckery.
I like this. We got a new thing.
So would you do some shit like that? Like go into a backyard enclosure?
All right, so check this. When I go to a backyard zoo, I'll probably watch that bitch from a distance. I wouldn't go inside of it like the Tiger King thing. I'll probably be like outside, like oh my god, like they got a tiger. But no, I couldn't go inside. Especially after watching Tiger King.
Right.
Remember when Shorty put her damn arm in the thing to feed the tigers? And you gotta think about it. She knows this tiger. She's been working at this place for a minute.
This tiger.
And all of a sudden, this nigga say, you know what? That arm look good today.
Oh, that tiger. I would never, because I always think like, even like when they like little tigers, I always think like this could be the day.
Really?
Like this could be the day this motherfucker. Like he done took thousands of pictures.
Facts. This could be the day he snapped.
This could be the day like he like, I'm tired of this picture shit. I'm finna just kill me a motherfucker.
And they gonna learn. They gonna learn today. Hey, they gonna release me today.
Start fucking with me today.
They gonna learn today.
I would never go into something like that. Never. I'm too scared.
Never. Okay. So you've been to a zoo?
Yeah, I've been to a zoo.
You know what I mean? You remember Harambe?
Yeah, the gorilla.
The
that
gorilla?
that was trying to save the baby.
Yeah.
And they killed them.
They killed them.
Shout out to Harambe.
Hey man, rest in peace to Harambe.
Rest
we ain't
in
forgot
peace
about you, dog.
to Harambe. Yeah.
I
no,
know.
I don't fuck with animals that don't speak English.
Excuse me? you Dr. Doolittle now, my nigga? You know who speak English, Spanish, and whatnot?
That's what I'm saying. I don't. If you don't talk what I talk, I would, because I'm not sure what, like even a dog.
Yeah.
Like dogs can be the most loyal animals and they can follow you, but sometimes my dog be looking at me like, all right, nigga.
Really?
All right, now don't you try me.
Don't fuck up. Your dog
on
big.
This Tuesday.
Your dog is big.
My dog, yeah, Cole has some size to him, but I don't.
That nigga stand up on his legs, bro. He's 6'2" easy.
Cole is tall, and that's the why, because like you never know when an animal or what's gonna cause an animal to snap.
To crack go,
yeah. Because my dog didn't growled at me and like over some shit. I was like, whoa,
really?
Calm down.
I ain't never had my dog growl at me, but I've definitely had instances of like my friends dog that know me, like I'm consistent around.
You seen me before.
Yeah, you know how I smell.
Right.
You know how I sound.
I let you sniff me. I let you to come up. Yeah.
Yeah, when I walk into the room, it's Sco here. Like, but they have been on some nut shit before.
Yeah.
And I ain't gonna count. It's been my own fault at times. Like, I plan, cause I get into it. Like,
with the dog, you been playing with.
I am and watch the context of this. I am a dog. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, not out here fiending for pussy. I mean, as in like.
You a pit bull,
right?
They grab you by the neck. What's up?
Big dog stuff. Yeah, you feel me? So it's like, you know what I'm saying. I don't really we connect, we vibe. So I just be playing, but sometimes I get a little rough. I get a little aggressive. I already am a little rough and aggressive as it is. So
okay.
Doing that with a dog who don't know no better.
Right.
Oh, okay. Say less. Now they getting aggressive.
Now they.
Now sometimes I go cap. It gets to the point I'm like, hey, calm down now. But they don't know that we having fun.
Right. So then they playing. Y'all playing.
Yeah. So if I got like a toy or whatever and I'm throwing it around, I try to get it out their mouth and they bite me, that's on my ass.
That's on you.
That's on me.
Yeah.
Versus like a situation you said, just chilling. Then
like what I did to you?
Yeah.
You can have the remote. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't need it.
I don't.
What you want to watch? Animal Planet?
Yeah, we can do it.
It's easy money.
Whatever you want.
Say less.
You know, I shout out to this man. I hope he hear me. He lost the ear.
Ooh.
Yeah, I hope he can. Turn your face.
Yeah, turn to the left. So
turn that way so you can hear.
Yeah,
us.
we definitely get some shit for that one.
Stop. Don't. And that was he white?
You think? No way.
I
ain't gonna say it because I don't know. I didn't find out. But I'm just gonna ask the question: do you think would do that?
I absolutely do not think would do that. I don't think that we would. Even at the zoo, they behind the enclosure. Be like, hold on.
Yeah. Nah, man, I done been to the zoo before, and we was looking like bringing up gorillas again. We was looking at gorillas, and this gorilla hit the glass so damn hard.
Oh, he smacked the shit.
Oh my god! Like he was already mad. Like I don't know what the fuck he was mad at. I think he was mad at like the employee.
Yeah.
Because he was walking around. He was walking like this, and then all of a sudden he just stopped and like he looked at the crowd and like people. This was fucked up. People was like recording with the flash on and shit. I think the flash is what set it off, and the fact that even though he a monkey, I'm pretty sure he can sense. I don't want to say emotion and attention, but I can think he can sense like that we was laughing, that people were laughing.
Think this shit is a joke?
Y'all think this is funny?
Watch this.
He was in the back. When I tell you, people have never scattered so fast in their fucking life. You ever had like the magnets and they have like the little ass shit and you put it in and the magnets
go, yeah.
Oh my bro, I was dying and I was just a kid. Like
I would shit on myself. We talked about
like little girl.
We talked about that earlier. Have you ever did that? You ever shitted on yourself as an adult? Be honest.
No.
Okay, well.
Have you ever shit on yourself as an adult?
I was asking you.
Yeah, you bro. Come on, we talking about it now. No, I ain't never. But I know niggas who have shit on themselves as an adult. I mean, by mistake.
Of course, I hope you ain't doing it on purpose. If you walk around this bitch just shitting on yourself, you got other problems.
You have an impeccable diaper. You gotta be wearing a diaper.
I talked about it on this show before.
Wearing a diaper?
No, I ain't never wear no diaper. I ain't got no depends on. But I done had an accident or two.
Okay. And how? I just did a quick summary in both of how you had an accident.
Okay, so the second one, I was definitely older, post college, and I was you know how you have to use the restroom, and like just say like you got to pee. It seems like I have to pee. I can hold it until I get closer and closer to the bathroom. Yeah. And as I get closer and closer to the bathroom, like the pee is like, no, I gotta go down. I gotta go down.
We finna hop out right now.
And it's like, oh, if you was doing good, like just wait. I was almost there. Like
just 2 more seconds.
And that's how it was. Like I had just left a restaurant. I was drinking. I was and I was like
already loose. I feel you. Okay.
And I could have did it at the restaurant, but I was like, nah, I'm gonna drive home. Home only 6 minutes away, and like literally at minute 1.5, it was like,
man, I would have pulled it over.
I did, but it didn't go the way I wanted it to.
Well, damn.
I just thought I would ask you because that's something that we always ask on the show. Like,
no.
What's your most embarrassing story
ever? That's hard. I got a few.
What's the biggest you think?
I don't know. I can give you one though. Well, and I guess as the show continues, I can bring out just this embarrassing stuff about school. Man, the biggest thing that still haunts me to this day, and I'm going back a kid because to be honest with you, bro, like I'm 21, so I don't have that much experience in life.
I mean, you got 21 years though.
Yeah, 21 is nice. It's nice, but I can't say I've done too much.
Okay, I'm with you.
So I ain't got too much
as an adult.
Yeah, but I think one of the most embarrassing things, I was on a bike and I was with my friends, and it was friends in the neighborhood. So it was Davelin, who is my sister, basically. We're not blood related, but she basically my sister.
You called her your sister?
Yeah.
Your sister.
And like 2 other girls in the neighborhood that we was cool with, that we went to school, and I think another homeboy, and that was it. And it was just in the neighborhood. And keep in mind, we didn't go out like that in my neighborhood because everybody was either doing their own thing or like.
The house is about a mile apart.
Facts, because we, you know what I'm saying? We
in the country.
We in the cunny.
There you go, I'm with you.
So.
The cunny.
The cunny.
I like that.
You know what I'm saying? I
never call it that, the cunny.
Woods. But, so they was like, come out with us, you know what I'm saying? Ride your bike, this and the third. At that age, I'm hype as fuck. I'm like, say less. Like, I'm finna,
How old were you again?
I was about 11, 12.
Okay.
About 11, 12. Double digits. So, I'm like, cool, yeah, I go ride my bike. I asked my mom. My mom was still taking a nap, so she was kind of reluctant to it. But she was like, you know what?
I don't know, baby. If
yeah. She was like, go have fun with your friends. You'll be all right. My dad was like, go ahead, nigga. You'll be all right. Man, I got on the bike, and my bike was not the best. This bitch was rusty. The wheels were flat. The brakes did not really work. But at that time, I was always cooped up in the house. I was like, bro, I got to go. Like, I get to hang out with my friends.
Yeah.
Say less. Like, what's up? So I took my chances.
I'm there.
And we went down this hill. I tried to press brakes.
Brakes didn't work.
Oh, the brakes worked, but the bitches broke. As in, the bike was so old and rusty, bro. I don't know why I did this. I did the hand brakes because you know what I'm saying. I was going down the hill, so I was like, I don't really want to. And then
go over that, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So I'm like, all right, I'm press the hand brakes. I pressed the handbrake, bro, and this bitch snapped like it broke. The handbrake itself, it broke, and when it broke, it went inside of like, you know what I'm saying, my tire, and they got stuck between the tire and like the thing to keep the tire together, and I flipped
over it,
and I rolled down the hill.
Damn it, man! I
came back. I had a fat ass knot on my head. to be honest with you, if you look hard enough, that knot still.
You can see it.
Yeah.
I said that.
Hey man, stop looking.
Not if you were pointing it out.
I gotta do the whole thing like this now. But nah, yeah, that was one of the most embarrassing things that ever happened to me because they still talk about it to this day. Like, yeah, maybe my folks still talk about it to this day.
I shit it on myself. That's the most embarrassing thing. Yeah, twice. That's bad. Yeah, that's bad. That's how I learned how to ride a bike though.
You by shit on yourself?
No. No, by the trainer wheels fell off my bike.
Okay.
So like we were going down the hill, similar to your story, like going down the hill.
A word?
And then the training wheels fell off.
So you had no choice.
So I had no choice but to like either figure this shit out or you gone.
Or die.
Yeah, and I figured it out in that moment. Like, oh, okay, this is it. This is how you do it.
It's easy. It is.
Look at this. Look at mom, no hands. I ain't do that.
I was never good at that.
Riding a bike with no hands?
Right, like I always like to sit back like this and like pedal.
When
like fuck you.
When that song came out, it was I can ride a bike with no handlebars. No handlebar. I was like, nigga, I can do that. I can't do it now. I wouldn't fuck with it now. I could like no hit like stand up on the seat.
Oh yeah, that was me.
Yeah, I could stand up on the seat. Yeah, or like no handlebars, or like on the pads and just let it ride freestyle.
I was
never a little bit.
That whatchamacallit. Now I could ride a bike. I ain't had no problem riding the bike, but I always wanted to learn how to ride like a skateboard. Like I wanted to be cool.
Yeah.
I wanted right because at my age at that time, skateboarding was cool as fuck.
It wasn't cool when I was.
We had, because I was growing up, I had, Rocket Power. We had.
No. You ain't have Rocket Power growing up. I had Rocket Power.
I had Rocket Power. Wait a minute. Hold on now.
You may have seen it, but it wasn't your shit.
Oh, you not finna.
That was our shit.
Okay, you know what? I'll give it to you because the only reason I'm going to give it to you is because I'm thinking like now I'm like, damn, what the fuck was the character's name? Like, yeah, I only remember Otto because I wanted to be Otto so bad. I want to be so cool, bro.
How old were you when Rocket Power came out?
Man, don't ask me. So
you
young.
You were born in what year?
I was born in 99.
So you was like 3-4 when Rocket Power came out.
But I was watching it as a jit.
See, Rocket Power was our shit. Like that's what we know Raimundo was high as hell.
Okay,
you know
yeah.
So we like Rocket Power as told by Ginger.
Damn, now we finna get into a whole nother
Someone once told me the grass was much greener.
I want y'all to do this in the comments, and I want to ask you this.
Okay.
Name your favorite childhood show.
That's easy. Nah, people might not agree. Childhood, like how old?
What's the first show that pop in your head when I say childhood?
Rugrats.
Rugrats?
I fuck with Rugrats heavy.
Why so? Tell me.
Heavy.
Did you fuck with All Grown Up?
I didn't, not as much as I don't think
too many people did fuck with.
I'm gonna tell you why, because I watched Rugrats from the time I was like a kid, so I was like.
So you was invested.
I was invested in Rugrats, and then just one morning I woke up and everybody was older than me. I was like, no, I was older than all y'all niggas.
Damn.
And like all growing up, they were all older than me when that came out. I was like, no, Phil, Lil, Tommy, D.
Phil wasn't Phil grew up. Phil was an ugly ass nigga. I ain't gonna
Phil was an ugly ass. But
not a nigga.
If you say he wasn't.
just in case y'all didn't watch Rugrats, he was not a black.
Yeah, shout out to what was her name?
I know you finna say
Cindy. Susie, Susie Carmichael, shout out to her.
Yeah, shout out to Susie,
with her fine ass.
Wait a minute,
she was fine when I was a kid.
All Grown Ups.
No, both. But Susie was fine both. When I was a kid, Susie had that yellow shirt on with them pink polka dots. Yeah, like Susie can get it.
Nah, Susie was definitely
6.
Susie was definitely the nigga on the show. Like,
I'm 6. Susie got to be about 4. That's 2 years. Susie, what's up with you, baby?
Especially now,
what's up, baby?
Yeah, what's up, Susie?
What's up,
got a wife
Susie?
Like that, yeah.
So what show you think about? What show you think about when I say your childhood show?
Man, my favorite childhood show was Scooby Doo, hands down, easily. Not the bullshit reboots they have now.
Hit the theme song. Go ahead. What's the theme song?
Scooby Dooby Doo.
Hey,
where are you?
See, you don't even fuck with.
No. I ain't heard Scooby in a minute. What you mean?
Scooby Doo. Where are you?
Okay.
You got some work to do now.
Hey, yeah.
Scooby Doo.
Yeah.
Where are you?
Okay.
It's up to you and me now.
Yeah.
We got a lot of things to figure it out. It's time to dance.
See, I know the come on, Scooby Doo. I see you.
Oh, okay.
We need some help from you now.
Now you might be right, because I think I might have fucked up. I think it's the same song.
You're not gonna be some. I don't remember.
I don't know. Well, Vanessa, we need Vanessa to clear this out.
Hey, yeah, to bring us
to break us out, because we.
That's why we got her. That's why we got her. Welcome to the
Dignified Delinquents without Vanessa. That's why she's important, because she brings us back in.
You should start the video off.
What's that?
You should have this clip right here and be like, damn, So before we start the video off, Vanessa quit. Niggas like, what?
You know what's fucked up though? Frequent delinquents wouldn't be surprised. They were like, "Oh, okay, well, another one.
Another one.
Somebody else done gone."
I liked it, her. Damn.
I liked it, her. We had a lot of damn co-hosts on this show.
Word.
Not okay. Well, that sounds bad. That's bad retention.
But in your, you know what? I'm coming to save you. In your defense.
Okay, good.
In your defense, because coming from one person who has tried to do this.
Yeah.
This is not easy.
It ain't for everybody.
It's not easy and it's not for everybody. So, you know what I'm saying? I kudos to you for getting this shit to start from jump.
Yeah.
From wherever the first location was to now.
In the house.
Development. Kudos.
In the house.
You know what I'm saying?
In the house.
In the house. Speaking of house, let's get into households. With households, and we already talking about, you know what I'm saying, the voting. Let's combine them. So we can get it to our top 5.
Ooh, I like how you try to work your way through that.
Yeah, I'm still doing it. I'm still working.
You knew.
I'm kind of posing because I need help.
just introduce the top 5.
All right, but this me?
Just say Jerry. This is your top 5.
All right. I need a little help.
I'm gonna give you a 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, you.
Jerry, can you please tell us the top 5?
So top 5 this week. Top 5. Y'all know every other week or every week I got 5 things that I think we should just count down.
Facts.
So this week we getting close to election. You hear how my voice changed to get to radio mode. This week we getting closer to election. The election is on Tuesday. We have a new president, hopefully, on Tuesday.
Yeah, man.
But I've been getting into a lot of Facebook arguments with black Trump supporters, which is crazy to me. So this is the top 5 ways, the top 5 people who are, I'm sure, are black Trump supporters.
Okay. How to identify them?
How to identify them. This is how you can identify a black Trump supporter.
Somebody finna get exposed.
So if a black person goes to Publix and buy their potato salad but don't dress it up, they're a Trump supporter. You gotta dress up the potato salad from Publix. Like, Publix is good.
You just first off, you just buy potato salad.
Yeah, if you can't cook it, you ain't got the time to make it. You go buy some.
No. I was gonna finish. All I'm saying, you just buy potato salad and not doing nothing to it. You just eating it straight out the container.
Out the container, they just put it in. If a black person does that, 9 times out of 10 they voting for Trump.
9 times out of 10 they not coming to the family reunion.
And they not invited. They definitely not invited. You're not invited to the cookout, to the barbecue.
Don't come on
to the hangout.
Don't kick it on the curb with your niggas, bro. Don't come out on the porch, but stay home.
If you ain't dressing up your potato salad that you get from the store, you gotta dress that up.
Facts, like
you gotta boil your own eggs. Boil your own eggs. Put some relish in there, some sugar.
Chill out, bro. You know I ain't eat before I came here.
That's one way. Another way, if a black person don't give a fuck about their edge, and that's men and women, edge and edges. If they just let their edges do whatever the fuck they doing,
they don't gave up on life anyway. So they don't care.
You going to Supercuts and you black, sir? What are you doing? Supercuts.
That's disrespectful to your. Well, that's depending. All right, hold on, wait a minute. Depending on your hairstyle, I will give y'all that. Depending on your hairstyle, you can get away with going to Supercuts.
No, you can't.
But what nigga don't go to a barber
to get it lined up? Even if your hairline receding, you still go for the feel of it, for the effect.
Yeah. I gotta hear
You gotta hear that clipper. You gotta hear that.
That's therapeutic. That's letting me know I'm getting a haircut.
Like I'm in the shop, you talking shit.
Nigga, what we in? Arts and crafts? That's all I know with cutting scissors.
If they don't know what a song "Trying to See a Better Day," well, if they don't think about the movie Friday when that song come on, 9 times out of 10 they gonna vote for Trump. That's number 3. Was that number 3?
Now I gotta go watch it.
You gotta go watch Friday.
That was number 2.
That was number. No, I hope that was more than 2 because I ain't got that many.
Come on, Wayne. We finna work through it. I promise you.
Here we go. Here go number 4. Black people who allow their white friends to freely use the word nigger around them will most likely vote for Trump. If you let white people just say nigger around you and you're like, hey, whoa.
Don't address it, bro. Yeah, bro. I ain't gonna cap. Even if that is your homie, you gotta say something. You gotta set the boundary. Be like, look here, bro. Like, I am cool with you, and you know what? I can't be your dad or anybody. I can't tell you what to do, what to say. But when you around me, refrain from using that.
That's serious to you because you'd had some people say it before around you.
No. And I've said the exact same words I'm saying now to my white friends.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if they fucked around and said, because I don't have too many white friends that's just gonna come out and be like, yo, what's up, nigga? Or say nigga around me. So with that being said, I definitely have friends that have them white and they slipped up and they didn't say it in a negative context, negative mark. It's been, you know what I'm saying? Yo,
that nigga crazy.
Yeah. On some just casual conversation type of junk.
Yeah.
But I noticed it because I was like, wait a minute. You're white.
Yeah, what you doing?
What the fuck?
What's going on?
You know what I'm saying? Let me just educate you. I'm not gonna get mad at you. Let me just educate you.
Yeah, put you on game.
Yeah. To be honest with you, bro, I don't know who the rest of your friends is. Now, if you say it around them and they cool with it, they cool with it. But when you around school, don't say that shit.
When you around school, don't say that shit.
Don't say that shit.
And then number 5.
Then I have to hit you.
Yeah,
because I addressed the problem.
You gotta hit them in their shit.
Now I gotta show you the fucking consequences of your action.
Right.
I tried to be nice.
Every
I tried to say, bro, just
has
refrain from saying it around me.
Equal opposite reaction. Watch your eye. Duck.
Duck, nigga, duck.
And then number 5, all black people who are okay with being ashy or having 4 single dreads in their head and they name Lil Wayne, they are likely to vote for Trump.
Wow.
Very likely to vote for Trump.
Man, you watching this, boy, hey, that's your ass. That's our ass, too. This nigga gonna make a diss track and roast the fuck out of
everybody. Well, I don't think he care about us too much.
Nah.
But all the celebrities who talking shit about it, he might say something about him.
Hey, I'm waiting for the song to hit because I know I'm gonna play that.
I might listen to it.
Nah, I ain't you know what? I ain't gonna bullshit you. I know we was just talking about the whole, you know what I'm saying? He out here doing da-da-da-da, probably supporting Trump, you know what I mean? But I have to take a listen
to the album.
I have to. So because even though I don't support him supporting Trump,
right,
I still support this nigga as an artist.
I wouldn't say I support him as an artist. I would say that I can separate the artistry from
his political
from the person. Yeah,
for sure.
Now, can you do the same thing with R. Kelly? Like, can you still listen to R. Kelly?
No, because I can't separate the person from his music. Because that's how he made his music. He was making the songs.
It seems like you're ready.
Thinking about that shit. I can't listen to that knowing that now, bro. What?
I can definitely separate it.
That's because you used to this nigga like that, bro. Like this is who you grew up on.
Well, you was 99. R. Kelly had put out some of his greatest hits by the time 99.
Yeah, it's like I knew who R. Kelly was. I knew R. Kelly songs, but I wasn't just. Ooh,
this is R. Kelly.
To be honest with you, I never fanned.
You didn't know the world's greatest. You was 2 years old when the world's greatest came out. I am a lion. I am a Leo. We ain't asked him what his sign was. He just wanted to tell you. I am a Leo.
What's your sign?
Oh, Virgo.
You Virgo?
I'm a Virgo. Virgo all, huh?
Who you think I am? You had to guess.
You a Pisces. I know that because your birthday is March 1st. Yeah, I know that.
Yeah,
I already know that. You a Pisces.
We know you remember. Okay. My fault.
Yeah. It's a song by the Floaters. It's a very old song. Mm-hmm. I listen to a lot of old school music.
Nah, you've exposed me many times.
Okay.
Showing that, that I don't.
But like old school, I'm talking about the Floaters came out in like the 70s.
Oh.
Like old school.
Okay.
And the name of the song is called Float On.
Okay.
And it's about 6 of them. Mm-hmm. It's about 6 group members. This is like when male groups was like the Temptation.
No, that definitely was a big thing.
Yeah.
Still, I don't want to say still.
No, not as much now because I couldn't tell you one male group out right now. I don't think there is one. Black male R&B quartet. One. But the Floaters, they did a song called not the Floaters. I think they all called the Floaters. They did a song called Float On, and then everybody came on that song and they told what their song was. Leo, Jasper.
Oh, okay.
Larry, Cancer.
So this is old school though. What is it?
Well, so what is your favorite song?
Favorite song ever?
Ever.
Man, you know how hard that is.
Give me your top 3.
Oh my!
That might be easy.
Oh my God! Like to my top, my songs change every. Well, not every day, but every so often. Like I have a favorite song now, favorite song then, favorite song.
Okay, so give me your now, back then, and way back then.
God damn.
So if you had one now, like artist from now, who you going with? What song?
If I had top songs right now, probably be. I'm fucking with. I don't went back. I'm fucking with Pornography with with Travis Scott.
I thought you was talking about pornography.
No. It's a song. Like I'm telling you what I like. The top songs I listen to now, even though they might not be up to date. This is what I listen to right now. Like,
okay.
Like these are my favorite songs. So the Pornography with Travis Scott, 21 Savage, his new album. I like a lot of songs on that, but I think my favorite would probably have to be My Dog, and I like Key Glock. I'm listening to a lot of Key Glock right now. I've been listening to the album, but I'm fucking with it again.
I don't know none of these.
And I think my favorite song. That's a lot. That's a good ass album. I'm gonna just say Doe, cause I fuck with Doe heavy. I outplayed it. Like I played it way too much, and now it's like I don't really fuck with it, but I still fuck with it. Yeah. That's definitely still. I would consider that my favorite album, my favorite song on the album. So therefore, he'll be my favorite song.
Yeah.
So Doe 3 now, 3 then. I don't listen to bullshit, man. I don't listen. When you say
lean with it, rock with it, lean with it, rock with it.
I don't listen to bullshit. Whatever was popping at that time, that's what.
Do the stanky leg.
Hey,
do the stanky leg. Get on right up.
What you know about
the Dougie?
Hey,
see, Dougie, I'm a little old for the Dougie.
What you?
I was a little. They be like, Sloop. Hey, can you teach me how to Dougie?
Hey.
You know why? Cause all the girls love it.
Hey.
I say old for the Dougie, but like Dougie came out when I was like in 11th grade, 12th grade. Stanky Leg came out like 8th grade, 9th grade.
Word.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Because that's like, so I'm just gonna send you back. I'm gonna take you back on the ride for me. Join this ride for me. So the year had to be 2009, 2010. I was in 10th grade.
Okay.
We're at a house party, but the house party is all in the garage. Okay. Everybody's in the garage.
Is it deep? Like is it thick?
I mean, it's growing. It's not deep.
People still.
But people, it's.
Did you get there early?
I knew the person whose house it was, so I got to the help.
Okay,
yeah.
Say less.
So you got to just picture this. The garage, it's room. You can move. Mm-hmm. The DJ's there. He's sitting up. They got a little strobe light.
Okay, y'all was lit.
When we're in the garage, the garage doors open. People are still filling in.
Okay, what time was this?
This is about what year?
No. You said
like what time is it?
Like what time?
So this is like 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock.
Oh, okay,
you know what I mean?
Okay.
On a Friday night. You in high school. We finna turn up.
Let's get it.
So the DJ trying to find his groove.
I got my energy. I'm here with you. We there.
The DJ trying to find his groove, but he don't know where he at right now.
Uh-huh.
So like I'm versed in music.
Okay.
So they playing some stuff like I don't listen. I know all the Jay the Juice, man. Make them say, hey. Okay. I know all of that, but I ain't really my stilo.
Okay.
A song comes across the speakers. Everybody else stops turning up. I'm in the middle of the floor by myself, rapping the song, singing the song. But they're like, damn, Jerry, you how the hell you know this?
You know this? Yeah.
This what the fuck is this?
Old as hell.
The song came on. It wasn't even an old song. It was a new song for the time. I can make it bed rock.
Okay, yeah.
I can make it bed rock. And everybody in that party was like, what the fuck is this?
I can hit that high note.
I guarantee, I kid you not, a week later from that day, everybody was walking around school singing that bitch. I'm at the W, but I can't be doing it.
I gotta ask now, was you that nigga to be like, I put all y'all on?
No, I didn't do that, no.
Okay.
Because sometimes it'll be some songs where it was like, I fucked with it, but people didn't fuck with it. Oh. It was like, because I like all kinds of music. I like everything from like, if it's a good ass country song, it's a song called Down at the Honky Tonk.
The Honky Tonk.
No, not you talking about Honky Tonk, but Donka Donk.
Yeah, Donky Donk.
Down at the Honky Tonk is a whole different song.
Word.
I
like whatchamacallit.
Look at what she over there dancing to.
What's that? Luke Bryan, my kind of night.
I never heard that one.
I
know who he is though.
I don't know the song like that, but
down at the Honky Tonk with Terry.
There's a couple. Now that I think about it, there's a couple country songs I do fuck with.
I
do fuck with all.
I got a whole playlist called I don't know why I know this song. That's the name of the playlist. I don't know why I know this one. I got it.
Let's upload it. I gotta hear it, bro.
He's the reason for the teardrops on my guitar. Like,
I bet that bitch.
What you talking about?
Stupid.
It's called. I don't know why I know this one, but I know it.
That playlist.
I got a whole playlist of songs that's just everywhere. But my favorite song of all time, I gotta go with the Gap Band, "Yearning for Your Love."
Okay.
And it's a black is Charlie Wilson, lead singer of the Gap Band, and it's a song called "Yearning for Your Love," and he just gets on that song.
Well, I feel like I've heard that.
And he snaps. You can't keep running in and out of my life.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, if you got black parents, you had to have heard it one or two times.
No, y'all
my heart is yearning for your love.
That was, but I'm telling you, I heard that on them long ass car rides back home from grandma.
I bet it was. Yeah, that's what.
Oh my lord.
That's when you've been to heard it.
I'm in that bitch jamming though. I'm like, damn.
It's all right. It's all right, but still, come on.
My house playing the radio. Oh yeah.
I mean, come on, now, grandma.
That definitely was grandma.
This is good.
That was her jam.
Hey, I hope you have a happy Halloween. You said you're going to a party.
No, I'm not going to a party.
No, you said that you was gonna have fun. You going
Nope.
trick or treating? What you gonna do?
I'm staying in.
Because you got to say that for legal purposes.
Allegedly.
But are you gonna do something?
Yeah, I am going to enjoy my Halloween though, for real.
Yeah, you just can't say what you're gonna do.
I mean, yeah, no, I'm not. All right, so I'm not gonna do that crazy. I probably will, show my face at a function for a little bit. Just hey, stop by.
Yeah.
Because the function is ran by some of my friends. So
Yeah.
Green, and they invited me, so it's like, damn.
I think as long as you safe, as long as you put a mask on, socially distance, you have fun. Don't
make sure I take a damn shower when I get home. Probably 3 hours.
Scrub that shit up off you. Get that shit. You better blow that shit out. Hey, where can they follow you on social media, Sco?
Man, y'all already know. Y'all can follow me at im.vsha on Instagram or the im.vsha on Twitter, or you can follow me on Snapchat, the most popping Snapchat on Snapchat, at WaveKing300. WaveKing 300. I made it when I was in middle school. Get off my dick.
Get off of them. Get off my.
And where can they find you?
Hey, they can follow me
Jerry the Great
on social media, all platforms at Jerry the Great THA.
Yeah.
You can follow me on social media on everything.
Right.
Jerry the Great THA. And she's not here right now, but you can also follow Vanessa on Instagram and Nessa Mufasa, and I think that her Nessa_Mufasa. And I think that her Twitter is Nessa_Mufasa. That's what I'm saying. If you put that in and you don't find to take the underscore out.
Sorry.
No. But we are the Dignified Delinquents. It's your boy Jerry the Great, Vanessa, and that dude Vasco. And we are out.